Hello friends, welcome to the second episode of Swift Basics. This is Radix, and in today's session we'll be having a close look at functions in Swift. So in the screen you can see that I have a class named calculator and I have an object of that particular class named obj calculator, which has a method named divide two numbers, accepting two parameters of integer type and returning an integer. So let's get started with something which is called as internal and external parameters in Swift. So internal parameters are nothing but the parameters which you deal inside the function. In this case, value 1 and value 2 are the internal parameters. Now external parameters are the parameters which you deal outside the function body, means outside this curly braces. So if you want to have an external parameter inside, what you have to do is you have to give it as first number. So over here, why have I used external parameter is because if you can see it over here, so let me do a control Z. So you can see it over here. This is 10. The code is not readable because I am not very sure what this 10 is, and neither is the other developer who is going to read my code. So he'll curse me that I have not entered what is this 10. So making the code readable, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an external parameter name over here, which is first number, and now when I call this method, now you can see that it is first number and this is value 2. So I'll say 5 and 2. 5. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Alright, so you can also have an external parameter name for this guy over here, just to make sure that he doesn't feel bad. 10 and 5. So it's 2. Now many of the time what happens is if you keep on giving external parameters, this will not look good because it will just keep on adding and adding and adding. So what you can do is you can have shorthand external parameters with the help of a symbol hash. So you can see that's error right now. So what I'll do is so you can see value 1. So over here we are telling Swift that value 1 can be used as internal and external parameter both with the help of this hash sign. So I'll say 10 and I'll say 10. Right. You can just get rid of this because anyways when you call this, you're having value 1 and value 2. Alright. So this was about the internal and external parameters in Swift. Now coming to default values. Now default parameter value is something where, let's say if you want to have predefined values for this or this parameter, then what you can do is you can just add, let me add 5 over here or any particular value of your choice. So this 5 is the default value of this parameter, value 2. Now let's say 10 divided by 5 is 2, but still you can see over here that 10 by 1 is giving you 10. This is because in Swift the parameter which you have explicitly supplied has the more weightage. Now let's say if I remove this value 2, let's see what happens. Now you can see that the value has changed over here. This is because Swift is smart enough to judge that okay, now value 1 is 10, so it will add 10 over here. Now it will search for value 2, it doesn't get value 2, but it knows that the value you have supplied a default parameter value to value 2, so it will add 5 over here, it will make the calculation and it will print the result over here. So this is how it works in Swift with the concept of default parameter value, right? So in the next sessions we'll have a look at more of the items which are added in function in Swift. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this, have a great day.